Nah, neck bones, pork, man.
Pork. Oh, pork.
And some deep fried okra.
I tell you what,
Nah, I won't do okra, man. I do like butter beans, man. Put some
I
fat back in
love
there.
oxtails. Love them.
Beef tail's pretty. Beef tongue is pretty good too.
I can't get myself. I can eat a pig's asshole, but I can't eat no damn tongue. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you
You should
wouldn't
try
know
sliced
after
tongue.
tongue if it was cooked right.
You should try
You
some
don't want to
sliced tongue
French the
with
pig?
Like beef tongue is
I
actually
only
really
do
tender
that when
meat.
he's drunk.
It's amazing how expensive some of the throwaway cuts are now.
I know. I'm like oxtail used to be cheap as fuck back like 20 years ago. They
Yeah,
used to
back when it
give
wasn't
away.
in like a shit ton of luxury recipes, but now it is.
Dude, if you ever make it out to Dallas, just look up soul food and you'll find Mama's place. You go get her oxtails. Man, that woman will treat you right.
I don't know. I'm like I like curry oxtail. You get Jamaican food, man. Curry oxtail and rice. Got red beans in it too.
Ooh, I've never had it, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good, dude.
It's like a gravy, not too spicy.
Right. You can get it spicy too,
Yeah, them Jamaicans, they like to make it burn going down and coming out.
but
So I'll eat heart and tongue, but there's no way I'll eat liver. I just can't.
I can't either. It's one of the few
fuck
things
up
I
some
can't eat
liver.
either.
I can plug up some liver with some 20 weight gravy on it.
Man,
It's
chicken
spicy.
chicken livers wrapped in bacon. Great.
See, chicken liver I can eat because it doesn't taste like liver.
I can't do that. I can't eat chicken livers. Or
I can't do any livers,
I like
but I
gizzards.
can do a gizzard. Tell me how weird that shit is.
Now all of those meats, the organ meats, they're very high in purine. So if you eat that a lot, you might get
really bad
gout.
for you.
You might get gout. That's why they're so cheap. Brains, liver, heart, stomachs, all of them.
It also contains a lot of the wastes. Like eating a liver is bad because there's a bunch of waste in it.
Because the liver is
Yep.
basically the filtration organ.
Heart is
kinda
fine
makes
to eat
sense.
though. Heart
Um,
doesn't have very much wrong with it though. It has the purine like you were saying, but it's not nearly as bad as the liver is for you.
So what's
The other
oxtail are you
items-
guys are talking about?
The other items that contain purine that I
It-
avoid are
They cut off an ox's
sardines,
tail, and you cook it, man. That's what you do.
sardines, any kind of shellfish, oatmeal, lentils, all high in purine.
See, I normally avoid shellfish too, but the only shellfish I will not avoid is scallops, and that's only because I
Love
eat
'em.
them
I love 'em.
extremely rarely.
Oh my god, scallops so good. It tastes like fucking sweet crab, man.
Yeah, it's like
Right?
the candy of the sea right there.
And you
Well-
know, there's so few people who can actually cook them right.
I have a friend named Schmoken in Hood. He was a sea urchin diver. When he would find a scallop on the floor of the ocean while he's collecting the sea, he would eat it raw right there underwater.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You eat them underwater. Take your mouthpiece out, pop it in your mouth, put your mouthpiece back in, and keep on diving.
Wow.
Hey, here's
Good
one most
job.
of you haven't heard of, but I know Slange has.
Oh yeah.
Gooey duck.
You find that in a lot of your clam chowder. You don't
Have you ever
actually
had
get
gooey
clam
duck
in a lot of
or
your
what's
canned
gooey duck?
clam chowder. You get gooey duck.
What's gooey duck?
Shellfish.
So
Tamales.
Abrams,
Looks like a
so
horse
what you're
dick,
telling
but it
me
tastes
is those pictures, that
scrumptious.
wasn't Bilbo holding a dildo, that was Bilbo holding a gooey duck.
Yeah, we can get away with that.
It was, yes.
Bilbo the gooey duck farmer.
Ew, I just searched it up. The fuck?
When I was initiated
Ew.
into my fraternity, they served me a deep sea cucumber with 2
Yep.
Rocky Mountain oysters to eat. You
That
can
was
eat dick.
disgusting.
The sea
I
cucumber.
like that.
The Rocky
Sea
Mountain
cucumber is
oysters are
actually
fine.
used in clam chowder too.
Those hamburgers and hot dogs, man, over there.
They
at
have
America's
farms
Top.
for nothing but those sea cucumbers. They have farms for the gooey duck too, but
And my favorite sushi is sea urchin. It's so good.
Well, it's sea urchin gonads that goes into a sushi. It's the gonads that eat. It's not the rest of the sea urchin.
Can I put your gonads
Down your throat?
Never
Yes,
mind.
you can.
We need Mr. Who starts
You
to
know, I thought
ready
it was
up.
just all the meat when you crack it open, all that meat inside.
Nope, that's its
No, yeah.
reproductive organs.
Yeah, that orange part. Or
Yeah.
yellowish. Yeah, that's reproductive.
Oh, how
That's what
nice.
you eat is the gonads.
If I remember right, the rest of it tastes like
Poisonous.
shit, and
It's also poisonous.
it'll make you sick as a dog.
The gonads are the only healthy part of the sea urchin to eat. The rest of it is actually poisonous.
We used to go diving off of Catalina, and they have all the Garibaldis down there, which is an orange-colored damselfish. You take your dive knife and you chop up a sea urchin, and you'd just be surrounded by those Garibaldis trying to get in there and eat the thing. So
Nice.
it's great.
So this guy Smoking was on a boat, and they decided to go out further to a little more dangerous and deeper area, and they found sea urchins the size of basketballs. They loaded up their boat the first 2 days. He made $1,500. The third day he went out, the boat overturned, and he had to swim in 6 miles in shark-infested water with his leg cut and bleeding
bet he swam fast.
in the middle of the night.
Hey,
That
he had fins on though, so it's
No, he did not. No, he did not. Only one of the guys on the boat had the wetsuit, and he swam all the way to the shore ahead of them. He left them because he said, "I can get there faster than you, and I'm the head swimmer. I'm faster than you." And you guys are all drunk because after they were all like, he was stuffed on lobster and beer. He woke up sideways.
I just bounced off of GW 100.
Feels bad to be bad.
And the owner of the boat was a 50-year-old man who used to be a wrestler and didn't know how to swim very well, and he was lost. They couldn't carry him, and they had to let him go. They just were exhausted after 3 hours of swimming, trying to get him in.
All right, so obviously,
Is the
guys,
next thing
mediums and IS-7s and 268 are going up in that bowl, and you guys are gonna brawl it.
cool.
Here we go.
Oh yay, a good start this time.
I don't think I've ever had a bad start on this map yet.
No, I meant like spawn.
Feels bad for Chaco though. He's got literally the worst spawn for a heavy.
I know, right? Why they put me all the way over here?
Because your
Ooh.
tank's ugly, that's why I put it over there.
Mine's beautiful.
I've seen that
Ledge?
What?
tank is ugly.
I'm painted true Soviet colors, so I mean that's why I am over here.
Ledge, I'm at J4. You want me to keep going
Yeah, you
up
go with the mediums no matter what.
I7 is a medium.
So if he says mediums redirect,
Yes,
that's
that is
IS7
correct.
2.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Them.
User joined
I
your
like how
channel.
I'm faster than the 430U.
User
If I
disconnected from
shoot
your
you in
channel.
the tracks, you won't be, but yeah.
I'll ram you off the map. I have 1,500 horsepower.
Guys.
That.
Knock it off.
I want an Object 268 version 4.
It is fun. So are we waiting for the I7s first?
Yeah.
Yep. For Squid.
Yeah, Squid's not waiting.
Or sacrificial Squid.
Is that T100 watching
He's
the middle?
looking for the cross.
That's why it's there.
One of them.
Alright, 268 V4 getting his face.
Okay.
IS-7s, you're pushing in right behind. Artie, you're pounding those heavies.
Are you trying to hit that Conqueror?
I'm reloading. I already hit the Conqueror. Thank you.
Thank you.
Already.
You guys should have the advantage up there. Those mediums are out of the fight.
7-8, 1 or 8, sorry.
Right behind you, IS-7s.
Track the E100.
Model neck gear.
Go.
You guys should have that for days.
Go IS-7s.
140.
Good kill, good kill. Keep your focus fire going, guys. Get that first group dead, and then you need to move as quick as you can into that group of the mediums back behind.
Kill the Conqueror. 300 health.
Squid, back up. I can't get a shot. Back up, Squid. Move, Squid. Thank you.
Amazon, don't do that ever again. You're blocking his front plate.
Battle comms. Get into that next group. Everybody into that next group. Everybody in. Keep that roll going.
Why are they focusing me?
Somebody just get by Artie?
Yes, Devil did.
Something's in the middle.
I'm
Roger.
not sure exactly. I'll take a shot at him in the 7.
Something on the hill.
Yes, they did.
I think the heavy's
They're gonna be. Ooh, that's an E100.
Somebody help Squid.
Abram, don't go out there.
Shit.
Cycle.
Alright, get that super conch dead, guys. And then get tucked in on this line here.
I think they got a bad
Let's
shot
find
on
out.
the center hill.
Jarl, you got me covered? Alright.
I'll get you covered a little bit.
You haven't bled that much. Does that mean those
Likely.
3 unknown or 3 Artie? They brought 3 Artie?
Hey, look, a Sheridan.
That's one of the unknowns.
P110E4 can shoot you in the ass, Lange.
Artie, can you nail this E4 again, please?
Wander back up.
Yeah.
He's way up on the hill.
24 seconds.
Evix.
You're not worried about that Sheridan.
Which E4?
North. We need to win this push.
North. Worry about it.
Good shots. 262.
I guess it'll be the south now.
Their Arties are all over by their heavies. They're back in that pocket.
Bucket cap out.
Yeah, cap it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on cap.
That E4.
Hey, I'm gonna.
Nice
jump on
hit.
top
Nice
of
hit.
this. 3. Oh yeah, there you go.
Good. 3 on cap.
Nice job.
Back the cap, guys.
Sorry,
back
Hauser.
the cap. By the way, Judy. You're not a fucking sniper. Pull back, dude.
Alright, intercept that heavy. Get that heavy that's broken off dead.
20 seconds.
Plans want me to push these E100s?
Yeah, you can start pushing.
Anyway.
268. Get back. We got it. That's it.
No. You guys got the cap. I will literally push him out.
Oops.
Good, scrub.
Another Artie.
I can literally overpower an E100 in this. I hope you guys realize that.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to go find their Artie. I really did.
I have more engine power.
doing in J6?
Yeah, he was.
Thought he was being sneaky.
Yeah, he climbed the hill.
Well, that was fun.
That was a nice brawl over there,
love that
gents.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Well, damn, that thing is just way.
And it's gonna get a buff.
This shitload more of them.
Yep. See, like I told you before, it should run with the mediums.
There you go. Tell Fire to bring his too next time.
I think 2 would be the sweet spot, but the only reason why I think I did so well is because I got a spot where I was literally invincible against everything in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Because there were so many of you guys in front of me when we were going around that corner against all the heavies, and there was a little pocket where I could hide both my lower plate and my cupola. So I had no weak points. I had no weak points, and I was firing heat against their mediums. So I wasn't gonna miss. Exactly. 360 millimeters of pen can go straight through the front of the turrets. And the funnier thing is, I made money.
You made money out of that?
Yes.
I made 20,000 out of that, and I was shooting gold.
I shot straight gold.
I came away with a little bit as well. I came away with 25.
I shot all 12 rounds of heat that I had, and I still came out with 12,000 credits profit.
Nice. Well, that's right. I must have shot no heat.
Yeah, but I'm in a heat god. I mean, why not
User
shoot
left
heat?
your channel.
Oh no, I was just realizing for myself I didn't shoot any.
Oh.
I
got a
forgot.
I got
Usually
a question.
during Clan Wars, I'll make it so it has all heat, but when I play it in pubs, I'll switch it back to regular, and I must have not paid attention and forgot.
See, I just keep the same loadout regardless, and I just do good.
I got a question.
Hi.
When I drove past all those last 4 tanks right there, did they all turn, or was it just the 2 of them that I was going after?
Just the 2.
All right. Because I was gonna get rid of that Centurion or whatever it was that I killed, or somebody killed.
That was me, I think. I was trying to shoot him in the back, but you kept jumping in front of it.
No.
What was it after that?
About 15 seconds after that, I drove up
okay.
over the hump, and past the 2 mediums and the 2 heavies. None of them had shot me. I just wondered if they all turned to look at me.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
I was gonna save you from that object 140.
User joined your channel.
But I missed.
Oh, it's a 62A.
There was a
62A
User
and a
left your channel.
Centurion X.
I saw a 140.
I was trying to shield you from it, but you wouldn't back up into me.
That's all good. I did it on purpose to go by them, so I was hoping that they would all turn and look at me. And then you guys just come on up and suck it, slap. But anyway.
Next battle it drops in 6 minutes. Yes, no.
At least we won.
Nice.
Probably. Yeah, probably yes. I don't know if we're going up against Exile or with the 3 in it, or we're going to go up against Reddit 3.
So we're going up. We're in the group of 3s now.
I imagine we're going to go up next against Reddit 3. Relic's going to go up against Dino.
I should play a few more games, my KV2 and my JP2, and just get first place in both.
I'm 200th in my Hummel.
I've already gotten first place in the KV2, the Thunderbolt, the Fury, and one other tank, but I can't remember what it was. Got second place in the Indian Panzer for a month.
Ooh.
That thing is so easy to stat pad in. I have 70 games in it. And I think my win rate's like 3,300.
Which tank?
Indian Panzer.
Really?
I think so. I haven't checked in a little while. Let me go check. But yeah, it takes like no damage to get good stats in it.
Fort Bus Warriors.
As long as you're not stupid with it, it can actually play really well.
Good gun depression.
The gun depression is not bad, actually. My win 8 currently is 3002 in
Nice.
the Indian Panzer.
Nice. Ooh, that's very nice.
Yeah, I only need another 50k experience to finish it. So I'd say another 30 games.
How's the Leopard 1?
I don't have it.
Does anyone have it?
No, that's why I'm playing the Indian Panzer.
No, I was like asking anyone else if they have it.
Yeah, the Leo one's kind of crappy.
It's literally a mobile ammo.
More so than the 4190 GF?
If
Wow, that's really bad.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't
if
matter
you
what
can't
gun
play the
hits you.
PTA, you won't be able to play the Leo one.
I'll be able to play the PTA fairly fine.
Hey, you know those guys that we just beat? They were ranked 30th in the points thing.
We slaughtered.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, they.
We capped them
did.
out. We
could have slaughtered them though. We had their entire team's ass left.
Yeah.
And then I fucking face hugged one of their E100s and shit in his mouth. So,
You know, that's what my dog used to do when it got into a fight. It would shit on the dog's face.
oh, see, if my cat's pissed at me, he just shits in my pillow.
I wouldn't have a cat after the first time.
when they get old, that can happen. You know, like an old person is
He's 4.
incontinent. Oh, that's not old.
No, it really isn't. But he's really fat.
Just an asshole.
But when my friend's cat shit in the bed, the wife said, "Now you taking him and having him put down," and that's it. He was old.
That's a bit rude.
What do you want to keep, your wife or your cat?
Why the fuck does she want to get rid of a cat? Because
you can have pussy or you can have pussy. What do you want?
I'll feel bad
Because the cat was very old, that's why, and it had a lot of problems. But he just didn't want to put it down.
That's no excuse to put it down just because it makes one mistake.
Yes, it is.
So next time you make a mistake, I should just have you euthanized?
You can try.
A rifle will do a good enough job.
I've been shot before.
Oh, not by my rifles.
He was thinking up the house. You know, she just wanted him out and gone. You know, she wanted her husband to herself and stop all this expense of the doctor bills for him, etc. Said, just get rid of him already. I know you love him, and get rid of him. It's time.
It's kind of like a humane thing to do if the cat's in pain.
Yeah, cat's in pain.
It is.
It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, because they're family members.
I had to do that to a dog. I had to give him to the vet. It's like, you know, his heart was all enlarged and his spine was fucked up, so he really couldn't walk. And his kidneys had failed. It's like, you know, it's time. But I'll never forget his sad eyes as I said goodbye to him. Bye, Duke.
Like all things, you just gotta remember the good times.
Yeah, like when we went rat hunting.
That's not disturbing.
Rat hunting, yeah. Well, basically, this dog and my other dog were street dogs to begin with, okay? And
Relic armored or
against
which
Relic?
one?
In that
Relic armored.
Also, Relic main.
So while they were still street dogs, I would, at the end of the day, I'd take a walk up the block from my factory, and they'd follow me. We'd go into the bus depot, you know, in winter
User
time,
left your channel.
and they'd say, "Come on in," and they would go around the perimeter of the bus depot, because the rats would be waiting there for the buses to get in, because they'd crawl up the tires
User
and
left your
sleep
channel.
inside the buses and in the engine compartments and inside the bus, because it was warm, and they wanted every rat dead. And those dogs loved hunting them. There it is.
Relic main.
System so fucked up. How do we end up with Relic?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Because
Corellia.
we're good. Because we're good.
Is this for the same province?
Let them and Otter fight it out, and then let us have the winner of that.
User joined your
Wait,
channel.
so the owner of this
User
province,
left your channel.
Kansas City is Otter?
I don't think
Do
this
we
one
know
has
who's
an
the
owner.
owner?
User joined your channel.
Wait, so this is
This is not for the province.
This Kansas City.
Yep. Round 2.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of other teams that should have paired us against. Rip.
Working is intended.
That'd be
We can
nice.
still win.
Promotes dynamic gameplay.
Alright, Jarl, I'm gonna have you swap out of the Badger, and I'm gonna stick you in... ba-dum-bum-bum-ba. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep you in the Badger, and I'm gonna swap out of the Sturve.
With I think they're gonna do a hard push down the south.
I don't think so.
A lot of meetings.
Yeah, which is why I'm going to grab an
They're gonna try and
IS-7
push
and
northwest.
reinforce.
We're base
I don't
one,
think they're
yeah.
gonna have any I-7. I think they're gonna have a lineup of 113s, bad chats, and 907s.
Knowing Relic, they're not going to. They're going to go fairly light, and they're going to try and absolutely outskill us up northwest, because that's what Relic does.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Alright, I need one more medium, and then the rest should be IS-7s. Maybe 2 more mediums.
Are you gonna change the tactic?
Same strat, we're gonna try not play them. We've got the 268 V4, I'm sure they'll have some though too.
Roger that.
They'll probably have 3. I've seen, from what I've been seeing, a lot of the better clans are taking between 2 and 3 of them to a game, but they're also running them extremely aggressively.
Pretty much straight out in front of everything else.
Exactly, and then as soon as something can have a shot, a medium tank shoots whatever can have a shot, so...
It's hard to hit the cupola on the upper left, though.
That's why you just look for the lower plate.
What about, isn't it heat to anywhere on it pretty much works as well?
Depends on what you have for heat pen.
The other Relic is doing Fisherman's Bay.
If you don't have, if you're not running a Yagi 100 shooting heat, then no, your heat's pretty much not going to work.
Oh, okay.
It's got 340 millimeters of lower plate armor, and then its actual lower plate is only 250.
The wall angled?
Yep.
Plate?
Yep. And
it's like hard to hit?
Yes, very.
And the cupola, which is hard to hit?
Cupola is, I think it's 280 millimeters of armor. So, load gold. Cupola's not hard to hit. It's actually fairly large. It's on the right side of the tank, so if they're pushing towards you, it should be extremely obvious.
I think we're going to forsake the TDs on this one, just due to the fact that it's going to be a major brawl in that bowl.
Did you say there's the 2 plates in the front? You want to shoot the bottom one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just looking at it right now.
If you don't have a shot on the bottom one, then I guarantee you have a shot on the upper plate, which is I think 220 millimeters angled. So you should be able to have a shot into that instead.
Okay.
You know what we really should do is do one of those training room things with one of those, and just everybody.
I do all the time.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I think I'll have to be there for one of those.
I do one whenever anyone wants to.
We'll do one after if you guys.
All right.
Correct.
If we lose, is this the last battle?
No, only if we lose.
All right, guys, we have to win.
That would be
We'll
sweet.
go on to the next round.
I wanna keep playing Clan Wars.
That's a 268 Model 4's damage model. It's how thick its armor is, etc. So you can actually see that the upper plate on it is actually fairly weak if you can get a shot down into it. So if the secondary lower plate isn't visible, it's actually really thin armor. Really easy to go through. Same with the secondary lower plate. The mid plate is something not to bother with. Unless you have
interesting.
high
If they even have a little bit of an angle, those two little side
Yeah.
on the point, those are easy pins. Nice.
Yes, they are. And also, there's the superstructure is actually 320 millimeters roughly. So if you have enough heat pen, you can go straight through that too.
Yeah, right to the left and right of the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to hit the top of the tank because the top of the tank is really weak.
It is extremely hard considering it's as tall as most heavy tanks are.
Okay.
Because it's actually based off a heavy tank hull.
Okay.
Yeah,
So even that whatever that thing's sticking up there, it's 250 to pen too.
Yeah, that's the cupola.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
No. That is the easiest place to shoot it. We're gonna have a harder time hitting it considering that they have the south side on this map. But, well, if they're smart, they're gonna hide it. But, I mean, if they're just gonna be relic, that means they're just gonna go flat out and try to ram the living shit out of anyone who tries to aim at it. Because this thing's also a god at ramming, considering it's 70 tons, 75 tons, and has 1,500 horsepower.
Yeah, as we saw you do the before.
Yes.
100.
What was the tank you hit it with? What tank did you hit it with?
268 V4.
268 V4.
I think it would pay train your crew for ramming in that thing.
It would actually. You know what? That reminds me. I'm actually gonna retrain my driver right now for that.
Controlled impact, do it this weekend.
Yeah.
It's on sale.
I
It's
should
half
have
cost.
that.
Tomorrow it's half price.
I'm doing it tomorrow then.
And then maybe run a heavy liner in there.
No point. I need the vents, I need the rammer, and I need the camo net.
Tomorrow.
When's the next time they're doing sales?
You need camo net in this game. You shouldn't need camo net now.
No, not on
tomorrow.
Crews on tanks like races.
268 V4 stationary with a camo net's 42% camouflage.
No, that's not what I mean.
Joined your channel.
For this battle, because you're going to be up front and be.
I have no gold, so how am I going to put something on and then take it off later?
Joined your channel.
Oh! I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, you are getting gold because of the fact that we are almost over 40k gold, and
that
you're getting gold in a matter of days.
Okay.
Because Clan War season ends in 2 days after this battle, so.
I legitimately have been here for half of Clan War season because I've been
Actually,
working the
that's
other
not the
half,
way it
so
works.
I'm
It's a
obviously
straight up
getting a
divide
lot.
by participants.
like-
It's not the old Rohan structure.
So it's people
Correct.
who participate in Clan Wars, they get the gold? mostly?
No.
So somebody literally only has to participate once.
So like, divide it by like, let's say 17, 40k.
Yeah.
That's about 2,200, 2,100, 2,140 roughly, somewhere around there.
Yep, so that's your number.
It'll probably be less. There's been a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's usually the same people though, for the most part.
Yeah, that's true.
It's usually the same 10 to 12 people, plus or minus about 8 or 9 other people.
AFK bio.
Either way, it'll still be a decent chunk.
Participating.
That's still about 1,600 gold apiece.
2 sets of
And
camos.
we're getting camo, so that's all makes a difference.
No, and you wouldn't want to sell those
them,
anyways.
No, no point in selling them.
Why, they make you look like a Unicom, right?
No, they're a middle finger to everyone else who couldn't get it.
Oh. Hey, listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it to my my friend who owns the clan that I used to be in before I joined Shire, and I'm gonna stick him the middle finger in chat while after I send it to him. That's the way to do it.
Relic Armored is not that much higher in the rankings than us as far as the points go.
No, it's because they're not an extremely active clan anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, but their ELO is quite a bit higher.
Yeah, they jumped 11 tonight.
I don't know, Solange, you probably gonna have to watch that push, man, because they're gonna probably just rush.
Yeah, that's why I'm going in an IS-7 and I'm leaving the 2 Type 5s.
I've watched one of their gameplays before, but I don't know if they changed it up. What they do is they leave 3 113s at base, then 2 mediums at base. They keep a bet towards their base in the mid, and this is them starting on the north side. And then what they do?
No, I do not. Because if they rush, then they're gonna rush the Type 5s anyway. So it's more important for us to win the bowl, and then be able to A, redirect back to base, or B, be able to continue the push and fast cap them.
We do have to feel them out if they do come up. We only see a few tanks. We do have to feel them out to make sure that to see if it's only a couple tanks.
If it's only a couple tanks, you run in and destroy them, and then we go from there. We either pull back or we continue. But yeah, that's honestly most likely what it's going to be.
I'd say pull back. Because that could be just falling straight into their plan by just going straight at them.
What about the light? Solange, what about the light?
He's going to find what's coming up, and we'll have good intel about that bowl based off where he's going to be.
He can spot most of what hits A4, roughly.
So it's just think of it in stages. We like the approach to the bowl, we kill the bowl, or we GTFO, and then we flex over, and we like the hill, and we kill everything up there, and then we clean up.
You really ain't got to light the hill.
That's not the hill he's talking about. The hill he's talking about is this hill up here.
He's talking about the other spawn, except for the fact that we're on that spawn.
So he's talking about down here.
Oh, okay.
We're on 1 today? I think that's the first time I played with.
Yeah, usually.
We're on that side.
We're number 2. We're number 2. Oh.
Yeah, we definitely.
We're starting in the north. We're starting in the north.
Yes.
So Avex, it's going to be more important you get yourself in position to fire on the heavies, rather than supporting super heavies.
Yeah, I got to run.
Yes.
But I'll have to run north initially, I believe.
Oh, Putty Dog, I like your camo.
Yeah, no, we're almost clones.
How come I never get complicated?
It was used in Karelia.
How come I never get complimented on my completely and utterly Soviet camouflage?
How do you know it's completely utterly Soviet?
Because it came from a Soviet cow, therefore it's completely utterly Soviet camo.
Good luck.
So when you said the super heavy,
you're shooting at the bowl up at Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Bravo 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Chaco, peek that corner as soon as you get there.
Roger. Do the outside.
Anyone lit?
Artie.
Not yet. That will be.
Wander was lit.
I've already.
Now I'm lit.
I am now.
Alright, type 5s, take a little bit more of a conservative stance over there. I mean, work that corner, but... Yep. Alright, mediums redirect back to the type 5s. Yeah, it's a straight push down there.
Oh shit, they're pushing us.
As fast as we can, we need to get in there.
Old boy, you're a medium.
Fast as we can, we need to get in there. They're gonna come racing around. We gotta get into this brawl with these mediums.
Type 5s are gone.
We want in as fast, so take the low. We don't want to take the high road. It takes too long.
Probably wouldn't hurt for a few.
They're going to redirect. Alright.
I think we need to defend.
One bat chat down.
Yeah, they're redirecting.
2-1 LT, low road.
750 Alpha from the hill.
Out the hill.
750 Alpha, that's 268.
Could be.
Alright, Hazaris, you want to help me with this 100 LT?
They're redirecting. They're obviously redirecting.
Yep, they're on top of the hill now.
And they've redirected.
You want somebody to get on the underside of that hill?
We need to push the mediums while they were still down at the base.
Ah, fuck.
That's...
Never had time to go back.
Alright, it's too late for a push on those mediums now. They have already redirected, taken shots on top of the hill. You're going to get slaughtered inside of that choke point.
Let's turn around and get out. Back over to the north and use the north again.
Yeah, you're pretty much stuck.
You'd get slaughtered trying to go there.
So basically what they're going to do is they're going to use their view range and start coming around like where that T100 LT is, and they're going to start picking you apart.
Mm-hmm.
$300 HP, 100 to kill him. Can't have him hitting eyes. Kill him.
And up on the hill.
Go for it.
Can I go after that LT100?
Yep.
Actually,
Take him out.
Say
again?
LT100.
You want me with you?
Actually,
yeah, they're going to mass push down on the south. They've got the overmatch.
We can't catch up with that LT. Should we just support south?
I was
If I'm
just
completely honest, at this point it doesn't really matter.
Looks like the entire team is south.
I got a flash with 5 over here.
Alright, fuck it, let's just
The
go.
medium's going to be coming from the west.
Yeah, they're pushing south.
They're pushing south, dude. The LT's gone.
He's not. I'm lit again. He's somewhere out there.
Yeah, but we don't have eyes on
Here
him.
they come anyway.
You're basically just taking
201, Foch 155. Get him dead. Take as many with as you can.
Oh man.
Behind his body.
There's the mediums.
Wait,
Don't
when
know.
the season ends,
They haven't
when
posted.
does the second season start? How long did this season take to end? How many
2 years, 5 days, and 1 month.
How long?
That's cruel.
10 years, 5 days, and 1 month.
Oh, yeah.
See it? Alright, so one thing that I do need to say about this is if we're going... When it comes to a redirect on this map, the amount of time that it takes for us to get tanks up through here and then down and around is way too long. If we are trying to catch a bunch of mediums with a bunch of heavies like what we were set up with, we need to be fast and we need close quarters. If you give them time, they use their speed advantage and they get the hell away. And then they play the sight game and they keep farming us. So the redirect...
Yeah. Plus, they got that light tank in the middle
So
lighting us up, and they know exactly
you have
what
to
we're
do at a point like that
Yeah,
is you have to do your redirect, and you have to get in here as fast as you can. The amount of time that it takes for them to either A, go up the hill and then drop off,
We would have never
or
made it over there
go
in
all the
time.
way back around, they're going to lose a couple of tanks. So you get to this point and you stop chasing, and then you come back. But you can't lose that speed and that time from the initial come back over here. So,
Lange, it wasn't an issue about the redirect. There wasn't enough time to the travel between where we all were on the one side to get to those guys. They were totally isolated, and they got them done and out.
I'm not
before
even
any of
talking
us
about
even
trying
got
to save
anywhere
these two.
close
I'm
to being able
talking
to
about a
support
straight
them.
out brawl
They-
with the
they're-
mediums. These two guys were going to die, but if they hold up a couple of the mediums and we can weed off a couple of the mediums, then it helps us out.
Thing is, their games are all on YouTube, so take information from that because they use the same push as they used on the video. I was trying to tell you guys that, but nobody listened.
Alright, well I gotta go to work. I'll catch you all tomorrow.
User left your channel. Disconnected from your
they
channel.
used was those 268
User
and,
left your channel.
Fox, but everything else was the same. They had mediums pushed down the 0 line, and 100% those 3-1-13s were still at base. Then they had